Another live stream. As you enter the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way in. Man, it's bright out here. Finally got a sunny day. Hopefully y'all can hear and see me clearly. If you can, make sure you hit a 1 in the chat. Coming through with another men's motivational talk. It's more so a men's educational talk for all the brothers out there who are looking to find a suitable mate, especially in this modern culture where dating is like playing in a field of landmines. Straight up. And I find it more than necessary to give brothers the rundown on modern women. Now, everything that I'm going to say, it doesn't apply to every woman. If it's a female that happens to watch this stream, if the shoe fits, go ahead and wear it. It doesn't mean that there's no hope for you. It doesn't mean that you can't put on some different shoes and walk it out. It just means that you need to evaluate yourself to kind of see where you fit in modern dating. That's all it means. That's all it means. All right? You know, this ain't to throw anybody under the bus. This is not to hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I got to tell you about modern women. I got to. And brothers, let me just put this disclaimer out there. Everything that I be telling y'all about women and how to find a suitable mate and, you know, some of the dangers that you got to look out for when dating, marrying, dealing with, having sex with, whatever you're doing with these women. Everything that I tell y'all is straight up learning experiences. Things that I learned from my past. Because listen, I'm not a guy who had the best of luck in the past dealing with women. So since I didn't have the best of luck and I didn't choose wisely, I believe the Most High gave me a lot of learning experiences. There's a lot of things that I soaked up, a lot of knowledge that I soaked up dealing with women. There's a lot of valuable life lessons that I learned. So I'm like, man, I got to bring this to the forefront to help a lot of you brothers out who may be a little bit green when it comes to finding a mate. Now, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. But before I do so, man, mash that thumbs up button, y'all. I see y'all rolling in the chat. I see Lilia in here. Pure Ann in here. DJ Tatted is in here. My bad if it looks like I'm squinting looking crazy, but it's real bright outside right now. Sun is shining. Yeah, most definitely y'all smash that like. Yeah, I see more people got their wrenches. Yeah, we fully loaded. We fully loaded. So the truth about modern women. Man, oh man. Brothers, a lot of modern women are 100% pure, unadulterated evil. I know y'all like, damn, that's brutal right there. Yeah, a lot of most modern day women. Now listen, if you're a traditional woman, right, and you was raised up right, and you follow biblical principles, you're a righteous woman. You honor God's laws. You're a good woman, and this video shouldn't bother you whatsoever, all right? But we're talking about modern women right now. Modern women are 100% emphatically, without a shot of a doubt, most of them are 100% pure, unadulterated evil. Evil. I'm talking about evil in the very essence of the word. meaning they possess a Jezebel spirit. Let me put this out here. A woman's righteousness is only predicated on how obedient she is to her husband or how obedient she is to the body of Christ, the Most High. Let me repeat that. A woman's righteousness is only predicated by her obedience to her husband or her obedience to the body of Christ, helping the work, serving the Most High, taking action in serving the Most High. That's the only thing that I would deem a woman righteous for. The only thing. And it just so happens there's not a lot of women out there in this modern culture who are like that. And you brothers got to keep that in mind when you're going on dates. There's a lot of beautiful women out here in the world on the exterior. Yeah, there's a lot of women who look real nice. There's a lot of women who are articulate. There's a lot of women who are successful. But there's not a lot of women who want to be obedient to a man. It just is what it is. And the rabbit hole goes so deep that you got women who know how to play the game. Very manipulative. Very, very manipulative. A lot of you brothers don't know that women are actually manipulating you a lot. You know, they know what to say. They know how to act. They know how to stroke your ego. They know how to play a position until they figure out that their overall goal is not being met, to rule over you. Once they realize that, that's when you see all hell hit the fan. Once they find out that they cannot control this person, then the horns begin to show. Yeah, they're very, very calculating. Very calculating. They know just what to say. They know how to appease you. They know what to say. So you brothers gotta understand that actions always will speak louder than words. Actions will always speak louder than words. It's the things that women do for you, bruh. What is she doing? She can say whatever she wants. It's all about actions. Us brothers, we're more action oriented. We respect action. We fall in love with a woman based on what she does for us. Not what she says, not how she acts. When you're a righteous brother, you learn that everything that a woman says, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You got to take it with a grain of salt, brothers. You need to know this. You need to know that women are not these majestic, highly intelligent creatures. And everything they say, you have to take serious. No. Brothers, everything that a woman says, take it for a grain of salt. Meaning, don't take these women serious in this modern world until they show you, until they show and prove. Don't take them serious whatsoever. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of women are more attracted to men who don't take them serious. It is what it is. And I'm talking about modern women. Modern women. If you're a traditional woman, biblical woman, you was raised right, your dad, your father, he bestowed upon you certain ethics, morals, guidelines, code of conduct that you should live by as a woman. If you consider yourself a Proverbs 31 woman, then listen, what I'm saying does not apply. So if this ruffles some feathers, I know who this video bothered. I know who needs to make certain changes, right? The modern woman is often turned on by a man who don't take them serious because they so used to spinning this weary weave that they wear for all of these sucker for loves out here. All these simps. They used to using verbal diarrhea to spin a man in circles. That girl thinks she's so smart. Like Stevie Wonder, that Stevie Wonder song. That girl thinks that she's so smart. Mm. She thinks she had my heart. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, real talk. Or Bob Marley. Don't let her fool you. She'll try to school you. Tell it. That's if you take what the hell comes out of their mouth serious. Number one, the modern woman. Because we got 5 bullet points I want to touch on. Number one, the modern woman is not to be taken serious, bro. What she says is not to be taken serious. All right? Let me make that clear. When a modern woman talks, you take it with a grain of salt. And the modern woman respects that more than you taking her serious. All right? The modern woman is capricious in nature. She cannot be taken serious. A lot of these modern women are so double-minded that the only thing she doing is confusing you, brothers. And the fact that you even sit there and listen to what they got to say and take it serious, she's automatically turned off because she needs direction. She don't need you to believe her nonsense. Okay? So immediately, ignore what the modern woman says. She likes that. She needs that. The righteous woman, the God-fearing woman, you know, if you're a man who are a leader, a good leader always listens to those who follow him. Always. So, yeah, if your woman is righteous, she is obedient, she's show improved, she's literally obedient. And I know the modern women hate those words, even though that's what the Bible tells women to be, obedient to their husbands. When that woman is obedient, then you listen to what she got to say because she's show improved. Yeah. That's just one bullet point. We got 4 more. Number 2, the modern woman. What you need to know about the modern woman. And hit the thumbs up on this video, y'all. We don't want to get through all 5 bullet points and people ain't even get their notifications. You know? Number 2. The modern woman. Yo, brothers. Let me break this down to you, brothers. Let me break this down to you to a T. The modern woman is not looking for a long-term relationship. Let me repeat this. The modern woman is not looking for a long-term relationship. Do you understand that, brothers? I know it's a harsh truth, but when you think about growing old and gray, and you thinking about becoming a husband, you're thinking about growing old with someone, and you're thinking about all the things that come with that. You think about the fact that one day you might be in a wheelchair, she might be in a wheelchair. You're thinking about the fact that, hey, you might be bedridden. She may have to wash your ass up in a bathtub. You know, when you get old, she might have to wash your body. She may have to be there for you. She may have to actually be there for you in the long run. The modern woman is not looking for that. She's not looking to be no wife. Let me explain something to y'all, brothers. A lot of modern women won't admit this. They won't admit this, but they only want a time period with you. They only want to spend a certain amount of time with you. These modern women only have a season. Do you understand? They only have a season. When their season runs out, they are on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. Yes, indeed. These modern women are seasonal women. But here's the crazy part. They won't admit that. And look, I have no issue with a woman who wants to be a seasonal woman. Me personally, I have no issue with that because as a man, hey, I believe as a man you can have concubines. Solomon had concubines. I think a concubine should be for life, but if it's an agreement, I see nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with women just being honest. Now, I'm on you fellas all the time about be honest with these women. Be honest, be honest, be honest. I'm continually telling you brothers to be honest. And you know what? What I'm telling you is the truth. But I'm not too rough on the women when I talk about honesty. Listen, honestly, a lot of women just want some seasonal love. They want to hit it until it is what it is, and then they want to move on. But guess what? They will not tell you that. They won't tell you that. They won't tell you that's what they're looking for, because guess what? That actually gives a man an option. Because me personally, if a woman come at me like she wants some seasonal love, she just want to seasonally deal with somebody or deal with me, I personally will reject that. That's my personal take on it. I will reject that. I won't deal with that, man. I'm about building. I'm about building. That's me personally. But brothers is gonna do what they gonna do. If a woman is being honest, like, hey, she wanna deal with you for a certain amount of time, and hey, soon as the weather crack, she moving on, then that's between you and her. At least, at the very least, there's honesty. Because this is what women do. They'll play the victim. They'll demonize you. They'll try to make it like you've done something wrong. Oh man, they're so manipulative. When in actuality, they just wanted seasonal love. They just wanted seasonal love. Yeah, it's the absolute truth. And I already know that I'm pissing people off. Hold on, I think I seen a comment here earlier that pissed somebody off. This is a seasonal lover that just got mad, more than likely. Let me see if I can find that comment. One of my mods probably already done got up out of here. Probably done already got up out of here. But man, that's how it be though. They be wanting seasonal love. The chat though, you hitting nerves. Oh yeah, because look, this is the thing. A lot of women, they just want to deal with men for a certain time period, but they won't admit that. They will not admit that, bro. They'll always be like, these men ain't this, these men ain't that, these men don't want to settle down. No, it's you. You are the gatekeeper. As a woman, you are the gatekeeper. You open your gates, you allow that man to come in those gates. You do that. And you telling me that with all the bodies that a lot of these women got under their belt, they didn't have one good man who wanted to settle down with them. I'm not buying it. You could say that for a simp who don't understand women. No, some women just want what they want, but they won't admit it. They won't admit it. As soon as their insecurities kick in, they're going to skedaddle. Because that's how they move. Even if they get a good man, a lot of these women have been so brutally damaged, which comes from some of the brothers that they chose to deal with. And some of it is their own thought patterns and their own devices. They've been so brutally damaged that even when they find a righteous man who wants longevity, wants a future, wants to actually build something, they get insecure and they'll find a reason to totally destroy it. This is what they do, man. I'm telling you, this is what they do. They will sabotage that union because they're so used to dysfunction. They're so used to the thug. They're so used to the gangster. They're so used to that dude who ain't serious about what they say that they will sabotage a good relationship. I'm telling you, that's how it goes. Tell you, explain something to y'all. Women say certain things but mean the total opposite. Modern women, they'll say something, but they literally mean the total opposite of what they're saying. Understand that. They'll say something, but literally, they mean the total opposite of what they're saying. And a real brother who's connected to the Heavenly Father, a real brother who is just intuitive, we realize when a woman is projecting her true feelings through hypocrisy. When she's really projecting something by saying the opposite. It's so clear and easy to understand that. They can't hide their true colors from a man who can see. It's impossible. And a lot of women don't understand that. Number 3. A lot of women, modern women, and you notice I'm giving these pauses in between everything because I want everything that I'm saying to be able to just marinate. Somebody told me that, Bree, you be talking too fast. Somebody actually told me that, like, man, you be talking too fast. You know, I'm not able to, process everything you're saying. So I said I'm gonna pace myself with this one because I want my message to be very clear and direct. Very clear and direct. Number 3, the modern woman, she actually fears or is intimidated by the righteous man. Yep, you heard it right. She's intimidated by you righteous brothers, you brothers who actually are out here grinding. You're successful, you're working on yourself, you're studying, you're becoming a better man every day. You're doing what it is you're supposed to do in life. The modern woman, the Jezebel, she's intimidated by that. She's straight up, straight up intimidated. Straight up. I'm talking about she's intimidated by a man who knows their value. When you're a man who knows your value, modern women are intimidated because they cannot manipulate you. They cannot rule over you, essentially, because that's what they want to do. The moment you deal with the modern woman, it's a power struggle from the very beginning. That's if you take her seriously, and that's if you don't know who you are. There's an immediate power struggle that takes place immediately. But for those brothers that they can clearly see, oh nah, I can't play games with this guy. They won't approach you, they won't look your direction, they'll try their best to avoid you like the Black Plague. They will. And then they'll sit there and claim that it ain't no good men out there. No. It's not that there's not no good men out there. That's not what it is. The issue is, the good men, the righteous men, you're not ready to submit. You're not ready to bow before a righteous man. You're not ready to play your position. So what you do is, you act like a dog that's going back to his own vomit. You go back to the streets. You go back to Pookie and Ray Ray. You go back to the worthless thug that won't get his ass a job because, he got you to rely on. And you like that power. You like the power that you got this man underneath your thumb. Or you go back to the guy that you know how to deal with. You know how to extract you know how to extract your personal needs from him, but you're not serving him. You go right back to the guy that you can control. Instead of submitting, humbling yourself, looking at yourself from the outside looking in and be like, you know what? I'm tired of being ran through. I'm tired of dealing with this nonsense with these players. I'm tired of being lonely at night. I'm tired of just using people. No, instead of doing that instead of finding a righteous man who was about something. Because listen, ladies, there's men all over the internet who are Bible believers, fervent Bible believers. There's men all over the internet who are doing their thing, got jobs, working. There's a lot of guys who own businesses. There's a lot of brothers out there. The issue really boils down to you being a gatekeeper and choosing. It's not all on brothers. It is not all on brothers. You know, I feel like men, we generally learn to take responsibility for our actions more, especially black men, because we were born and raised and we were brought up in a system that if we trespass against the rules that's put in place, we're held accountable. We're really held accountable. I mean, they're going to slap the cuffs on you for the slightest mistakes. So as a black man, you kind of learn early that, okay, every action got a reaction. I got to be held accountable for my actions. A lot of modern women have not exhibited those same, I would say they have not accepted those same rule of thumb. I mean, think about it. A woman, she steals a candy bar out of the store. They're going to be like, if she's pretty, they're going to be like, hey, you must be hungry. Let me feed you. A brother steals a candy bar out of a store. He getting slammed on his damn face. He getting a knee to the neck. You understand? So it's like there is a double standard there. Now, that's 3 points. Now, what's the 3 points, y'all? Number one, the modern woman don't want you to take what she says serious. She don't even want you to deal with the folly that comes out of her mouth. That's number one. Number two, the modern woman is not looking for longevity. The modern woman is not looking for long-term marriage. When you get old, she is not trying to wash your ass up in a bathtub. She's not trying to push your wheelchair around. She's not there for the long term. She's not there to death do us part, sickness and health. She's a seasonal lover. The modern woman is a seasonal lover. Do I agree with having seasonal lovers? Absolutely not. But I believe a woman should be honest with these brothers. Some brothers don't give a damn. Some brothers like, okay, so from March to May, you mean to tell me I can hit them cheeks from March to May? Okay, let's get it popping. We got a lot of time. We got a lot of work to do, because a lot of these women be straight up planning when they going to depart. Soon as the weather break, they out. They on to the next one. Now, me personally, I don't really have these problems, but I know they exist. I don't have the because this is what happens when I'm saying certain things. Everybody like to personalize everything I'm saying. Everything I'm saying is not personal. What I'm saying is just the truth. I know what goes on out there. I'm intuitive. Instead of these women admitting they just trying to hit for a certain amount of time or whatever, then go about their life and do what they do. Instead of admitting that, they'll demonize you, they'll sabotage everything, and they'll make it seem a certain way so they can feel empowered. But all in all, women gotta be honest, because they're gonna be men who be like, yeah, I can hit that for a while. Yeah, we could do that. Me personally, I'm not with all that, because I feel like if I'm smashing, if I'm laying down with a woman, we got to be doing some work together. It has to be something being done. We got to be building something, and we got to be working towards the future. Point blank, period. That's how I see it. But then, you know, you got women out here who would act like they want long-term relationships. And this is how manipulative and meticulous they are. They will act like they want that, but they don't. So, you know, that's why you can't take them serious what they say. Number three, what I say with number three, they're intimidated by righteous men. They're intimidated by men who got everything together. They claim it ain't no good men out there, but the men who are actually good men, the modern woman won't even try. She won't even try to get with one of those brothers. Straight up. Yeah, somebody said OnlyFans. Number 4. Hold up, we got a super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Everlasting Love says, why is it the kings you speak of still cheat on these good women with the modern woman? There's stable, good brothers out there, but they find a good, godly woman and they still cheat. Now, what you're saying is kind of like a double entendre. Because in one breath you're saying they're good godly men, and then in the other breath you're saying that they're cheaters. You really can't be both. You really can't be both. You really can't be a good godly man and a cheater. See, a real man, a man of truth, he doesn't cheat on women. A real man tells the truth. He tells the truth. You understand? If a man desire to have multiple wives, which is totally biblical, then it is what it is. He needs to be upfront and honest about that. And then it would not be him going out cheating. What it would be is him going out adding more wives to himself. So, nah, you can't be a cheater, a liar, sneaking around, hurting your woman's feelings and breaking her heart, and then be a good godly man. It don't work like that. You got to be totally honest. Number 4, what you need to know about the modern woman. The modern woman is all about views and attention. Oh, she all about views and attention. All about it. I mean, go on social media. Just go on social media. If you look at all the sex magic that's being performed, because essentially that's what it is. It's sex magic. When you see them all on IG showing off all the curves and shapes and sizes and soft spots and doing all these little challenges, and the drop it low challenge, the bring it back up challenge, the twerk challenge. And when you listen, when you see this, you need to understand what sex magic is. A lot of men are releasing their energy to these women, the modern woman. Yeah, a lot of men are watching these women, and it's leaving these men stagnated, lethargic. It's making men just have this vindictive, lustful behavior, and these women know what they're doing. Let me tell you something. In the spiritual realm, when all these men are out here releasing seed to these women on these social media platforms and everywhere else, when those women are out and about and they off the camera, they're getting certain spiritual powers. It's witchcraft. It's straight up witchcraft. They're getting certain spiritual powers from all these men watching them 24/7. The views mean something. It actually becomes a form of worship. A lot of you brothers worship these women. You worship them. It has actually become religious practices. It's a ritual being performed. Now, why do I say it's a ritual being performed? Because when you watching porn, when you watching IG models, when you watching the ass shaking, the twerking, when you watching this, it's normally done systematically or periodically. And it's normally done alone, you know, in a meditative state. You're literally giving your energy to these Jezebel spirits. Now, let me add some balance to all of this. There's nothing wrong with beautiful women. There's nothing wrong with women who have nice shapes, women who go to the gym, show off what they've done, what they've accomplished from going to the gym. There's nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes us as men, we become our own stumbling block. A woman can't help that we're lusting after them if they're not trying to make us lust. Like, let me give you an example. If a woman is jogging and she got on jogging pants, she's jogging, bro. It ain't her fault that you just like totally full of lust. What you want her to jog? What you want her to jog in? What you want her to jog in, bro? Like, or if you go to a beach and women got on bathing suits, what the hell you want a woman to swim in? You know, like, it has to be has to be lines that's drawn. Because some men have lustful spirits and they try to condemn all women for being beautiful. Like, listen, women are going to be beautiful. Women are going to be seen. It's balance to it. Me personally, you know, I love to see beautiful women walking and looking good, showing their shape. But there's a line that has to be drawn. And here's the line right here. The line is what you see on social media right now, where women are totally validated by their looks. It's almost like they have nothing else to offer society but their assets. That's when it becomes a problem, because then it begins to affect the whole generation of women underneath them. And that's an issue. As a man with daughters, man, as a man with daughters, it's so difficult to see how women treat themselves, you know? Because I don't want my little girls growing up. I got two daughters. I got two daughters and a son. But in case y'all didn't know, I got two daughters and a son. But anyway, I got two daughters. And, you know, I just can't see my, you know, my daughters trying to replicate what they see. That's all, you know. But, you know, the modern woman do it all for views. Let me tell you something. When she get dressed, when she get all laced up, when she go to the club, when she go to the bar, she not there to find a mate. She not there to find her a man. Like, listen, let me tell you something. The most wise women, the most women out there who have the most understanding, they have the common sense to know that they need to get a man. They need to find a man. If you're gonna get all dolled up, do it to find you a man. Not a man that you could just deal with and have sex with one night stand. No, do it because you're trying to attract a good man to be with. If you're gonna get all dolled up, get all nice looking, do it to get a man. Like, these women be coming up with all these hypocrisies. Like, oh, it's not wrong with a woman getting dolled up for herself, getting pretty for herself. No, listen, if you're gonna get dolled up and get pretty, get dolled up to get you a man, and stop playing these dumbass games you playing. The games you playing are dumb. You know damn well you ain't getting dolled up for yourself. You getting dolled up to get views. It's all about views for these women. When they go out and they post it up in the club, it's to get views. They get a sensation off of men just viewing them. And it's one of these don't touch what you can't grab syndromes. You know, it's like they just do it just like, you see how that person was looking at me? Oh, you see how that person was looking at me? Oh, you know, that girl's man was all over here. His eyes was all over here. Women get off on that. Yeah. They get off on somebody's man looking at them. Like, I'm telling you, the modern woman is all about views. Views. So we got four. We got 4 of them. And we're gonna do number 5 too. Soon as we get those thumbs up, we're gonna go to number 5, because that's gonna be the knockout punch with the modern woman. But before I get to number 5, let me see some of these comments here. Yeah. Gloria says, when you dress classy, you leave something to the imagination. Facts. And real brothers like that. Real brothers like something to be left for the imagination. Brother don't want to see it all hanging out. Real talk. Somebody said mystery is everything. Somebody said, I appreciate the channel, bro. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Why 13 dislikes already? Because those are 13 women who suffer from vaginal dryness and can't find a man. And they're confused because they keep on dealing with the wrong type of man. And they just upset. Man. They be like, New Breed, you mean as a mug. People be like, New Breed, you mean. Yeah, they have issues. Those are 13 women with their puss blown out. Puss completely gone. No walls. You know why? Because everything I'm saying, that's what the hell they be doing. Everything I'm saying, that's what they be doing. Seriously. And they know it's true. It's like I didn't. You understand? Listen, when you speak the truth, it pulls some layers back, man. It upsets some people. It hurts some feelings, man. It hurts feelings. I don't mind hurting your feelings. I actually enjoy it sometimes because you need your feelings hurt because it's going to help change the narrative. Yeah, they be big mad. Like if listen, don't be mad at me because you going from guy to guy to guy and you're confused on what you want. You say one thing, you do another thing. You allowed your emotions to control the whole narrative of your life. That's not nobody's fault but yours. It ain't nobody's fault that a lot of modern women blame everybody for everything in their life and can't look at themselves and be like, you know what, I made some mistakes in my life. You will never hear a modern woman call you brothers and say, you know what, I was wrong, I apologize. How many of you brothers ever had a modern woman call your phone and apologize because she did something wrong? Unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. Look at all this is men saying this. So listen. If you want to know the truth, ladies, look at what the men are saying. Never. You never had. Look, that's a shame. Every man in this chat is saying they never had a modern woman call and say, I apologize for doing something to you wrong. They can't do it. Like you, a modern woman will never, ever admit when they wrong. The modern woman is narcissistic. That's number 5. The modern woman, most modern women, again, let's put the disclaimer out there again. If you are God-fearing traditional woman and you have biblical principles and you were raised with your father and he taught you certain code of conduct, ethics, morals, guidelines, and what have you, then everything that I'm saying, it should just fly over your head. And you should be, as a woman, should be like, yeah, brother, speak that truth. Because guess what? Righteous women are tired of these modern Jezebels too. Let me repeat that. Righteous women, they are tired of the Jezebel too. They tired of it. Y'all giving sisters a bad name. Y'all really are. Y'all giving sisters a bad name. They tired of y'all. They tired of y'all feminism garbage. They tired of your sexual liberation talk, acting like you can smash on any guy you want and you can still be a righteous woman, or, act like you got some type of rulership or dominion over men. No, listen. Righteous women tired of y'all too. You know they got a lot of these Jezebels out here, right? They got a lot of these Jezebels who they are calling righteous women pick-me's. Yeah, pick-me's. Y'all can look it up on social media. A pick-me basically is a woman who wants a man. So they're sitting here, giving women a derogatory name because they actually want a man. And I guess the ideology behind it is, oh, you a pick-me. You should be wanting to get chose out here. You should be wanting to get chose. Yeah, a pick-me equals a feminine woman who wants a man, who wants a husband, who wants longevity, who wants protection, essentially. And it seems like when a woman wants that, these modern Jezebel demons, they want to shame women. They want to shame righteous women. Like, listen, I'm not, for one, going to sit here and let these Jezebels shame a woman who wants a man. Nah, a righteous woman wants a man. Let me tell you something right now. When my daughters are of age, I'm going to make sure that they get married at a young age. I'm not going to, why would I want my daughters to be, no disrespect to anybody who's been in and out of marriages, made mistakes, or haven't been married yet, but I don't want my daughter to pass her prime and then decide that she want to get married. I just don't want that. I don't want that for them. I want them to have security, protection, and all that early in life. And that's how we should be raising our daughters, man. We should be raising them up in the kitchen. We should be raising them up right. showing them how to be care providers, showing them how to tend to a home, man. That's what we need. But the modern woman, the modern Jezebel number 5, she's narcissistic. Absolutely narcissistic. And that makes the modern woman dangerous. Dangerous, brothers. The modern woman is dangerous. Downright dangerous. Now, in the book of Proverbs, it tells us about this narcissistic, dangerous woman who would lure men into her grasp. The woman who really is out for blood. And these are the women who will put your business in the streets. This woman will line your ass up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the women you deal with those fat asses, some of those women you dealing with who real nice looking, they will line you up for the kill. They will set you up for the kill, indefinitely. I'm talking about women who getting brothers' head hit out here. Women who literally play grown men games with people's lives. The type of women who, if you have children by her, oh, you're gonna find out how much of a narcissistic demon maniac she is. You have children by this devil, right? This the type of woman that will use your kids as a weapon. Use your kids as a straight up weapon. They're no longer your kids, these my kids. I'm telling you, brothers, oh man, you better watch. You got to be careful with your seed. You might get one of these narcissistic demons pregnant, and all hell gonna break loose. The minute where that seed touches her womb, the minute where that sperm swim and hit that egg, and she piss her ass on that damn stick, and she pull that stick out, and that thing got a plus sign on it. Oh my gosh, you done just. Oh, wee, man. Boy, she done just, all hell about to break loose. That narcissist don't even look at them as kids. She look at them like, I got it. I got the weapon. I need it. I mean, that's some satanic stuff, man. She don't give a damn about them kids. You could be a righteous man. You could be on the right track, or you could just be a guy who wants to be a father to your kids. You could just want to be a father. Listen, we talk a lot about men who are no good, who leave their kids. You know, men who don't want to take care of their kid. We always hearing this. Every time I bring up something that women doing, women on my channel like to come up and be like, well, men leave their kids and men do. Listen, what about the Jezebel demon woman who uses the kids as a weapon and uses the court system and basically lies to the kids, keep the kids away from the father and play all these manipulative games and all of that? What about those women? What about them? Yeah, those loudmouth, cantankerous women. What about them? What about them damn Jezebels? And listen, some brothers in the chat like, yeah, that's the story of my life. See, a lot of brothers go through this. Like, you can't sit up there and tell me there ain't no wicked ass women out here. I know this system wants you to think that all women are pure and righteous and elegant, and hell no. Hell to the no. There's some women out here, bruh. They will use kids against you. There's women out here that will get you lined up. There's women out here who will go out in the streets and just tell treacherous lies on you because things didn't work out how they wanted it to work out. They will go into the streets and they will tell the most horrendous lies about you, bruh, and to the point where people out here trying to murk you. That's how treacherous and narcissistic they are. When we already know in relationships, it takes two to tango. Nobody could be 100% right and nobody could be 100% wrong in a relationship. You understand that? It only takes a narcissist to even, only a narcissist can convince themselves. Only a narcissist can even convince themselves that they did no wrong in a relationship. Only a narcissist can convince themselves that. And then go out into the streets and paint that picture that She's an angel. You was a demon. Line this nigga up. I'm gonna get my cousin JoJo to F you up. Don't be them narcissists. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. They out here. These modern women, you brothers better be careful. Be careful. And I'm telling you, everything I'm saying, I'm talking from experience. New Breed has been through it all. I've been through it all with women, bro. I've been through it all with women. Been through it all. The modern woman. And I'm going to tell you something. Now that with all that being said, when you get righteous women, oh man, oh man, oh man. The grass is so much greener on the other side. The grass is so much greener on the other side. Oh man. Home cooked meals. She know her place. Yes sir, no sir. Oh man. Oh, she ain't in the streets with it. She ain't trying to be viewed by the streets. She ain't all on Instagram popping her ass. No. But guess what? In your phone, in your room, she popping at it. Yeah. That's what you want, brothers. You don't want no woman who want views. You don't want no woman who, is a narcissist. You don't want no woman who just want to fling. We got to raise the bar. We got to raise the bar, brothers. Stop listening to what these women say. Pay attention to what they do. I take everything, these modern women, when I be building with women, everything I hear from them, I take it with a grain of salt. I don't take nothing they say serious, bro. Nothing. I'm like, look, we can talk on the phone all day, which I don't have time for that anyway, but we can talk on the phone all day. We can have conversations, but if your actions don't match your words, means nothing. But women, they fooled themselves. They're a lot more hypocritical than that. It's all about actions. Let me see. Anime ID says, I don't even talk to women if her energy ain't feminine. I don't talk to men. I don't talk to men in makeup. What the hell? You mean women in makeup? I'm guessing that's what you meant. I mean, if a woman got a little something on, as long as it's not covering up her face, that's how I feel about it. Like, as long as it's not covering up what she looks like. Like, as long as she don't look like a total different person without the makeup. She got a little lip gloss, whatever, a little eyeshadow or something. Ain't no big deal to me. As long as it's not covering up what she look like. Yeah, somebody said men in makeup gross. I think they meant to say women. What? Shauna says there's a true righteous queen out there for every righteous king. Facts. I agree with that. But then you got some brothers who kind of like borderline. You got some brothers who are kind of like, they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but they on the right track. And they need talks like this. A lot of us need these talks. We need to be reminded, like, brothers, you got to set the bar real high, because you'll end up attracting a modern woman just based on what you're looking for and how you're looking for it. And it's a very healthy thing as brothers to talk and communicate with women. It's important. We've been disenfranchised as a people. So all these type of conversations, even though they may be tough to digest, some of the things that I say, these conversations need to be put on the table. Like, they need to be put on the table, because there's a lot of damage. Some of the damage is irreparable that these conspirators, these damn conquerors, then placed on our people. So it's a lot of dialogue that we got to have between man and woman, man. There's a lot of talks that we got to have to pretty much clean up this dirt, because they got us confused about our original traditional culture. 70% of marriages end in the divorce. And most of these divorces, the woman is the one who requests the divorce. So the woman needs to be addressed. You remember, listen, the serpent didn't beguile Adam. The serpent beguiled Eve. Eve. The man wasn't fooled by the serpent. The man was fooled by the woman. And that's the issue. The man didn't take into consideration that he was to rule over her as commanded. That woman was beguiled, man. And as men, listen, we can't be afraid to call out these wicked ass Jezebels. I mean, I for one not. You know, I noticed here on this channel, I can speak about anything. I can speak about the Illuminati, the secret society. I can speak about gang stalking, organized mobbing. I can talk about all these camps, Israelite camps, Christian pastors, leaders. I can expose everything. But when I start exposing these wicked ass modern Jezebel, maniac, psychopathic women, then New Breed, you're wrong, you're insensitive, you this, you that. Nah. Like we in this chat right now, we got thus amount of people in, thus amount of likes. The reason why it's like that is because the women watching it, I'm hitting a nerve on a lot of these women, which is good. And because they must be modern women who got to work on certain things, you know? And all you brothers already know that you can relate to this because, I mean, we tired of the nonsense, man. We tired of the nonsense. And when you out here looking for a wife, a suitable mate, I hope you can apply all these. Any background music, I do not own the rights. It's simply background music. Yeah, the truth do need to be told. Facts. Rena Taylor says, I love the knowledge you've given us today. All praises to the Most High. There's a woman who, she's not, her feelings ain't hurt. Miss Britt says, I'm not victimhood to have emotions. We are human, not robots. People in general need to learn listening skills and emotional intelligence. Absolutely. Emotional intelligence goes a long way. A lot of women don't possess emotional intelligence in this modern culture. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a total turnoff to a good man when a woman can't control her emotions. A woman got one time. She got one time to show that she can't control her damn self. She got one time to act like a damn animal, lunatic, a possessive, jealous type of person. She got one time to do that to a good man, and a good man is gonna be like, okay. Literally, this brother's gonna be like, okay, yeah. He's never gonna look at you the same. When you show that you can't control your damn emotions, he will never look at you the same. Now, am I saying that women don't have emotions? Of course. But when it comes to women having emotions regarding you and y'all's relationship, and she does something that's just totally arbitrary, she does something that is like totally against positive conflict resolution. She does something just crazy. She burns your clothes, or she screams like a maniac. Like anytime a woman does anything like that, or even if it's a phone conversation, a text message where she's talking crazy as hell, that man have lost all type of respect. He's never gonna look at you the same. He's gonna automatically know that you're not the one for him. If he only wants one, he's automatically gonna change. He's gonna change, man. Ain't nothing you could do about it. It's in a man's nature. So emotional intelligence is like up there. Women gotta work on these damn emotions. Stop letting movies like how, you know, Set It Off or whatever type of movies they came out with. All these movies where women are, that movie with Martin Lawrence, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And stop letting these movies make you act like a damn animal. That ain't gonna help your situation. And pretty soon, man, hey, y'all gonna find out what it is. Gonna find out what it is. Yep. Lachia Coleman, I see you got your wrench. That's what's up. That's what's up. All praises. We giving these wrenches out. Somebody asked me, how do they get a wrench? The way you get a wrench is you continually catch my live streams and you continually make comments in the comment section. You let yourself be known. You know, you can come through on Instagram, let yourself be known. We can build communication with each other. And then, yeah, eventually I see you showing your support. Then, yeah, you can get a wrench. Yeah. Girl Talk says women are actually crazy sometimes. And they crazy a lot of the damn time. Modern women. They crazy a lot of the times. I mean, these women, they'll be attracted to you, then they not attracted to you. They love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. It's some crazy stuff. I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you. Like, it's some crazy, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, get yourself together, yo. Like, get your mind right, bro. Shorty, sis, like, like, what's wrong with you? like, like I'm telling you, like, they be out there with it, bro. Yeah, somebody said Beyonce said if they status ain't hood, they ain't checking for them. I don't know what the appeal is for these hood dudes walking around with pants hanging off their ass. They got whole doodoo streaks in their drawers. Pants hanging out of their ass, got a whole dookie streak in their drawers. Walking across the street, can't even hold their damn pants up. Can't hold the job, can't hold a conversation. Can't hold their liquor, can't hold they can't hold the damn thing, bro. They can't hold it. That like, what the hell? What's the appeal? Half of them ain't. Half of them don't. They can't even fight. It takes a disciplined man to throw them hands, to know how to throw them hands. They don't even know how to throw the hands. They picking that. They gotta go pick up a weapon. Telling you, what's the appeal? Cause they hugging the block. Dude walking with a whole dookie stain. I mean, I be seeing these dudes with these pants. I be just like, oh my goodness. I be wanting to just be like, man, what the 30-year-old, I'm talking about 30-year-old grown ass men, bro. You 30 years old, bro. And you out here hugging the damn block. Like, but it be women who be going for it. It be women who be going for it. These dudes be having whole bandanas on their head. Like, nigga, you are 30 years old with a bandana on your head. You look crazy as hell out here in these streets. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they be looking real. But hey, some of these women, they're not ready for a righteous man. So they go back to what they know. That's all they know. That's all they know, man. I think here's the thing. Somehow in society, women been taught that if you're a good man, you're boring. If you're a righteous man, you're a nice guy. You're too nice. And I think as God-fearing biblical men, we need to break that whole stereotype. We need to break that stereotype because it's just not true. It's just not true. I mean, like, the men of the Bible were aggressive men. They were masculine men. It wasn't no joke. Like, you understand? So I think that a lot of women looking for masculinity in men, but they looking in the wrong places. They looking for men who out here, you know, killing other brothers, men who out here fighting in the streets and screaming and yelling. Listen, that's not masculinity when a man loses his composure. It's not masculinity when a man's screaming like a straight up biatch in the streets. You think it go hard because, like, some of these women think it go hard when these men, you know, they blowing smoke all in the camera and they cussing all in camera, blah, blah, you know, like, nah, it's feminine, bro. A real man is composed, man. Got their composure. Like, everybody have emotions. Everybody get mad. So everybody raise their voice sometime. But, no, a real man don't operate like that all the time, 24/7. He always wired up. He like a damn loose cannon everywhere he go. That's toxic masculinity. That's toxic masculinity. Where this man, he got the emotions of a woman, but he got the aggression of a man. That's bad, man. That's horrible. And some women think that's a turn on because they think it won't be a dull moment in their house. They think it won't be a damn dull moment because there's always arguing, fighting, and fussing. And listen, when you get a certain age, I don't give a damn you man or woman. Peace becomes very important. At least it should. Peace, peace. I think Chris Rock said it. I think Chris Rock said it on his last stand up. It might have been his last stand up, but it was funny and it was so true. When Chris Rock was like, man, I like peace more than puss. Some puss, give me some peace. I mean, real talk though. Real talk. Like when you get older, man, like when you of age or stature, when you have maturity, not even age, just maturity, man, that peace, man, don't get it twisted. I love I love the insides. I love the inside. Don't get that twisted. But man, what I love more than that is some damn peace of mind. Some peace of mind. Can I have a moment of silence? You know, when I come in the house, do I got to deal with some, cantangerous, crazy ass woman? When I leave out of the house, because some of y'all brothers in slavery with these women, when you leave out of the damn house, are you afraid when your woman calls your phone? Are you afraid? Does your heart begin to palpitate when your woman call your phone? Because if it does, that woman ain't right. You ain't got no peace in your life. Trust me. If you answer your phone like this, brothers, if your woman call you and you answer your phone like this, hello? What you talking about? Hold on, what's going on? Let me stop tripping, man. Y'all know I ain't lying though, man. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. Some of y'all brothers gotta go through that. You better get the hell up out of there, man. Get your peace. She gonna be the reason your ass in the early grave. She gonna be the reason you don't make it to a old age, man. I'm telling you though. But man, this is the truth about modern women. If you disagree, mash the thumbs up on the video. If you agree, mash the thumbs up. If you disagree, mash the thumbs down on the video. Let me repeat that. If you agree, mash the thumbs up on the video. Share this particular video if it spoke to you. I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for catching this stream. Later on, I'm going to be doing a call-in session for Patreon. If you don't follow me on Patreon, the link is in the description box. Follow me on Instagram, link in the description box. Thank y'all, everybody who sent super chats. We got $28 in the chat. Most definitely appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through, showing y'all support. Y'all have a blessed afternoon. With that being said, shalom and peace.